This week on Malaria Watch TV, we'll introduce you to two Faith Act Fellows, brought together by the Tony Blair Faith Foundation and the Interfaith Youth Corps to motivate faith communities to end malaria.
My name is Randa Kuziez, and I'm currently a Faith Acts Fellow in the DC area with Malaria No More Policy Center.
Hi, I'm Avi, and I am one of the Faith Act Fellows, and I'm placed in Washington, D.C. here at the Malaria Policy Center.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I went to St. Louis University for undergraduate, and I'm currently a master's student at Washington University. I'm the former vice president of the Muslim Students Association of the United States and Canada, and have worked locally with many refugees in the St. Louis area for social justice, along with different interfaith communities, and also an organization called One World dedicated to teaching students how to be global citizens.
I'm from New Jersey, and I went to Rutgers University, and I was involved in the Jewish community there. I'm Jewish, and I also was very involved in interfaith work and social justice work. So the reason that I'm a Faith Act Fellow is because the fellowship combines these different elements. The fellowship brings together social justice and action, and it also brings together interfaith cooperation. So basically the goal of the fellowship is for the fellows, that's myself, to work with youth and create sustainable hubs of multi-faith youth action to accomplish the goal of eliminating deaths from malaria by 2015, one of the UN's Millennium Development Goals.
Over the next 8 months, Avi and I will be working in the DC area with university students to empower them to have interfaith programs dedicated towards malaria. We're going to do fundraising, advocacy, along with different awareness campaigns, along with various universities to reach that goal.
So my work in DC with my partner Randa will focus on colleges and college students in Washington, D.C. There are a large number of universities in DC and in the greater area, and our goal is to empower them, work with interfaith groups that already exist, and interact with other religious groups, and bring them together to focus them on service and action, and also let them take part in malaria activism as well.
Faith has played a huge role in my personal development in my personal life and has motivated me to serve others along with doing interfaith work. So I believe that we can help motivate others and inspire them by talking about why multi-faith action is important and why it plays such a huge role in the fight against malaria. Faith communities have a role to play in reaching the 2015 goal of eradicating deaths due to malaria. It shouldn't just be the NGOs and people volunteering their time, but it should come from the faith communities as well.
So lots of people ask the question about why faith, or why is faith important in the work that we're doing? And faith is important for this effort because people have many motivations for the work that they do. And a lot of people are motivated by their faith. It's a very great part of their lives. And faith, for myself, is something that inspires me to do service. And I think a lot of people also have a great faith inspiration. So the goal of the interfaith component is to get people to bring their faith communities in, to work from faith communities and all of the strong power and commitment that brings, and get that activism to be all the more powerful for the faith communities that are a part of it. I'm Avi, and I'm Jewish.
I'm Randa, and I'm Muslim.
And together, we will make malaria no more.
To follow the work of the Faith Act Fellows, visit malariapolicycenter.org.